Hello friends, welcome. This is Bear Geek and in this video we are going to learn about vectors, the basics of all the vectors. It is an important topic for class students and in 12th class students. So in this video we are going to make up the basics of vectors in two-dimensional. So let's start. A vector is a quantity that has both magnitude and direction. It is represented by an arrow. The length of the vector represents the magnitude and the arrow indicates the direction of the vector. As you can see, these are the four lines: blue, orange, green, and blue, orange, green, and purple. You can see blue and orange vectors have same magnitude and but different direction. Same magnitude and different direction. Blue and orange vectors. You see this blue vector and orange vector. Magnitude seen. Magnitude means the length. Magnitude means the length. So they have the same length but different direction. Blue and purple vectors. Blue and purple. It's all about this and this. Same magnitude and direction, so they are equal. Same magnitude and direction. They both have same magnitude and direction, so they are equal. Blue and green. Blue blue is this and green is this. Blue and green vectors have same direction but different magnitude. They both have same direction but different magnitude. Two vectors are equal if they have the same direction and magnitude. Okay, that's all. Now we are going to the next slide. I hope you understood this now. Initial point, terminal point, x1, x2, x1, y1, x2, y2. Magnitude is length. This is the direction is the angle. Direction is this angle. You know, here we can find the magnitude if we have the initial point and terminal point. Yes, we can find the magnitude if we initial point and terminal point by the distance formula. Okay. How can we find the direction? Is this all look familiar? For each application, you can make a right angle and use trigonometry to get the angle. Although it is possible to do this for any initial and terminal points, since vectors are equal as long as the direction and magnitude are the same. Although it is possible to do for this any initial and terminal points, since vectors are equal as long as the direction and magnitude are the same, it is the easiest way to find vector with initial point at the origin and terminal point xy. Okay, it is easiest to find. If we subtract the initial point from the terminal point, we will have an equivalent vector with initial point at that origin. Okay. Now let's see the direction of this angle from the terminal point. The vector whose initial point is origin is called positive vector, position vector. It means that initial point is 0, 0. The vector is called as position vector. To add vectors, we put we put the initial point of the second vector on the terminal point of the first vector. The resultant initial point of the second vector on the terminal point of the first vector. The resultant vector has an initial point at the initial point of the first vector and terminal point of the second vector. Now let's show you graphically. We have two vectors v and w. Move w over keeping the magnitude and direction same. We moved it to the terminal point. Okay, here we have done the same thing. Initial point of the second vector to the terminal point of the first vector, and the resultant vector is from w plus v. Okay, the terminal point of w. That's all. Now v. The negative of a vector is just a vector going in the opposite direction. This means that if we have a vector v, if we have a vector v, the negative of it is going in the opposite direction. Okay, negative v. A number multiplied in front of vector is called scalar. Scalar. It means to take the vectors and add together that many times. Okay, v 3v. Using vectors shown, find the following. Here we have three vectors u, v, and w, and we have to find things. Minus 3w. Here we have w and minus is opposite direction, so it goes three times in the opposite direction. U plus v. U plus v means the terminal point. Initial point of second vector to the terminal point of first vector. U minus v. U minus v. Minus v means opposite direction. So we taken it opposite. Okay. 2u plus 3v plus w. 2u. These are the two u's. 3v. 3w. These are three w's and v. This is one v. This is the purple colors indicates the answer. What is the notation for a positive vector? This means the point A, B is the terminal point and the initial point is the origin. Yes. Vectors are denoted with bold letters. Yes. V. We use vectors that are only 1 unit long to build position vectors. I is a vector 1 unit long in the x direction. J is a vector 1 unit long in the y direction. Here I told you we are going to learn it in two-dimensional for only for the basics. Here I and j are 1 unit long. The magnitude is 1 of I and 1 of j. Here V is equal to AB, AI plus BJ. It is denoted as A times of I plus B times of j. Now V is equal to 3 2. 3 times of I plus 2 times of j. 3 2. It can be written 3I equals 2j. If we want to add vectors that are in the form of AI plus BJ, we can just add the I component and then just simple algebra laws. Just add the I components and just add the j components. Here the we will just add the I components. Okay, let's look at this. Now I'm going to show you an awesome thing. We are going to look at geometrically. No one will tell you this thing. Your life is going to change about this. Here 2i, negative 2i in the opposite direction, negative 2 minus x, and 5j, positive 5j in the upper direction. Okay, that's v. The blue part is v. And now 3i, positive 3i means x side, and minus 4j downwards minus 4j, and this is v, this is w. Okay, the blue part is v and the purple part is w. Now what you want to find is v plus w. That's it. This is plus w, and it is I plus j. Yeah. When we want to know the magnitude of the vector, remember this is the length. Always remember magnitude is the length. We denote it like this. Okay. We denote it like this. I hope understanding. We denote like this. Can you see from this picture how to find the length of v? How to find the length of v? Can you see from this picture how to find the length of v? V is this. So we can find the length by using this. No, square under root square 2 square plus 5 square 29. A unit vector is a vector with magnitude 1. If we want to find the unit vector having the same direction as a given vector, we find the magnitude of the vector and divide the vector by that value. So we just find the magnitude. This is 5. If we want to find the unit vector having the same direction as w, we need to divide w by 5. So divide w by 5. Let's check this if we really want it 1 minute long. Yes, it is really 1 minute long. And see, this is 1 minute long. If we know the magnitude and direction of the vector, let's see if we can express the vector in AI plus BJ form. V equals to 5, alpha equals to 150 degree. That's 150 and V equal to magnitude V equal to 5. As usual, we can use the trigonometric. We know to find the length of in the horizontal direction in the vertical direction. The magnitude and direction of the vector, let's see. Okay, V cos AI plus sin VJ. Cos 150i plus sin 150j. That's it. Thanks for watching. We had geek. I hope you like the video and please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. धन्यवाद.